will do a power rankings video, not a standings. So I don't care if blank team has beat blank team. Okay.
This is completely based off how their team and how their players have played this past season. Rankings are off.
How powerful they are. All right, 32
is
Panthers.
the Panthers.
I mean, that's an obvious one.
To be fair, the Panthers, they just not lived up to anything.
No, people were saying they could win the NFC South.
Exactly.
That flopped. 31 Giants. I know they just beat the Commanders. I don't care.
Yeah.
And they almost beat the Bills.
What's that one quarterback that's starting over Daniel Jones?
Tyrod Taylor?
DeVito?
DeVito, yeah.
He doesn't look,
Yeah.
fantastic. All right, at 30, we're going to have the Patriots. Bill Belichick
It feels so weird putting a Bill Belichick-led team out of at least the top 15.
Out of at least? They're not even in the 20s. They're one of the 3 teams in the 30th worst.
Yeah.
That's... All right, 29. The Bears. I know they almost beat the Lions, but...
Agent looked good his first game, and then it just crashed.
It all depends on the day.
28. Cardinals.
Yeah.
I mean, Kyler coming back, they are looking a little better.
They could get better because Kyler Murray in the Call of Duty is really good, but yeah.
But
Kyler Murray
out of the playoff race. All races. Number 27. Now all you Giants fans can be happy. The Commanders. I had hope. I had hope for Sam Howell and this team.
Yeah.
And I saw them lose to the Giants, and it all went away.
They nearly beat the Philadelphia Eagles. They got a little help. Eagles got a little help from the refs in overtime, but still, if you got beat by the Giants, where you are not top 5, top 20.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. After the Commanders, we're gonna go 26. Mr. Mayo Man. We got the Tennessee Titans.
I like this ranking. I like it.
25.
Titans.
We got the Los Angeles Rams. I know they just beat Seattle, but come on.
They're just not having it.
24 is the New York Jets.
I like that, but if they had Aaron Rodgers, they'd be top 10.
Yeah, even though they beat the Eagles, they're still just not very good.
I think they come back week 16 is when he comes back.
Hey, Zach Wilson's taking him. Might as well not take him out.
23, Falcons. NFC South rival. We hate them, but they just don't look good. If they had a better coach, I could see them even a top 10 team, really.
Yeah.
22.
They have Bijan Robinson and Kyle Pitts. How are they not top 10?
Yeah. 22, we got the Raiders. Aiden O'Connell, he looks okay. They're just not winning games. And 21, we got the...
I had high hopes for the team, and then they got beat by the Dolphins, who haven't been a top 500 team. Man.
Forever.
And then we got the Chargers, which I know, tough loss. They also need to get that coach out of there.
Yeah, he's
what
not
is he
good.
doing?
Right. Next, we've got the Packers at 20. Like that. Packers,
barely getting into the 20s. I hate to see it.
Crazy. If you look at how bad the NFC is out of the playoff race, listen to this. The next NFC team in the playoffs, the 7th seed, is the 13th. The 8th seed is the 20th. It's crazy how much of a blowout the NFC playoff race is right now.
It's just... don't even know how to say it.
19, we got the Bucks. They could win the division. Too. Yeah, they could win the division, but they got a really hard schedule. And everybody else in the division's got a really easy schedule. But I don't hear excuses. You guys still lost to Atlanta, so... Alright, 18, we got the Colts. I mean, they're battling that 8 seed right now.
Yeah.
They could be a good football team.
If they had...
Anthony Richardson.
Anthony Richardson.
Yeah, who knows? Maybe they'll be a better team next year. Alright, at 17, we got the Bengals.
Yeah.
Man, I just feel bad for
They're just going downhill because Joe Burrow got injured.
Yeah, I mean, that sucks.
I feel bad for the Who Day Nation.
Who Dat was there first, though. Alright. 16, we got the Steelers.
Yeah,
Matt Canada is fired, so maybe there's some hope in the offense.
There's hope.
Alright. 15, we got the team on the come-up right now, the Broncos.
Broncos fans, don't hate this right now. You will most likely become maybe a top 10 team this season if you continue the trajectory.
If they continue to dominate some teams.
Just one ahead of the Broncos, we got the New Orleans Saints.
A little bias here for Jacob.
Whoa, what are y'all yapping about?
A little bias.
I like it. They're 5-5, 4 seed in the NFC right now. Looking good. 13, we got the Vikings.
Yes, sir.
Josh Dobbs led this team to really have some hope after Kirk Cousins has left. Tough loss to the Broncos this week. Week 12.
1 point.
12. We have the Seahawks.
I kind of disagree here.
You're like the Seahawks, or you're complaining about how the Seahawks have 4 losses, blah, blah, blah. Let's look at the Seahawks schedule right here. Seahawks have lost the Rams twice. Okay? That's bad. Okay? But it's divisional, so it's going to be hard. They lost the Ravens. They beat the Browns. They lost the Bengals is their only other one. But they've beaten teams like the Lions.
The Ravens game is just horrible for them.
And then next we've got next we have the Jacksonville Jaguars. They lost to San Fran, so I really can't choose them, but higher any than this.
They're just barely not getting into the top 10.
And 10 here, we have the Bills. And listen, you guys might be like, well, they lost to the Broncos, blah, blah, blah. The Bills have been a good team, and they lost to the Broncos because there was 12 men on the field. It happens. It's football. That stuff happens. I get it. But they don't look like a horrible team by any means.
I can already hear the pitchforks coming out of the studio, but, come on. It's the Buffalo Bills. 32 points over the Jaguars, I think. Something like that.
Yeah.
Dropped 32.
Next, we're going to have, at the 9 seed, the Browns.
This is another questionable decision bias, but I like the spot because Browns, they look better, of course, but...
Yeah. Their defense is really good.
Yeah.
We'll see if DTR can lead them to be a good team. They got Denver next week, so we'll see. 8, we have the Dallas Texans.
Dallas Texans?
Or the Dallas Cowboys. Ooh, blah, blah, blah. Dallas Texans was a team back in the day, actually.
Yeah. I know what you're talking about.
But, Dallas.
If they just had a better coach.
Dallas does have bad coach.
Pitchforks out on this one, too, but you can't knock Dallas, man. They're just Madden, man, just putting them in the Super Bowl. Sure, we're not doing that, but still.
All right, 7, Houston.
I like this one, too.
This team looks elite. CJ Stroud looks unstoppable. 6, we got the Dolphins, which I get some people are going to want them lower because they can't beat a good team.
Yeah, but they just beat a team over 500 in the Raiders, which, of course, the Raiders are definitely not a good football team.
Yeah, and sometimes that 500% happens. 5, our top 5. We have, at 5, the Lions.
The Lions.
I know people are probably going to hate this, too.
They probably think they're higher. You guys just barely beat the Bears.
Exactly.
So, you're not getting any higher. All right, at 4, we have, coming off a loss, KC. Tough loss, but I think they'll bounce back.
I'll give them the props. There was no ref help. I'll give them the props.
Yeah.
They need wide receivers. All right, top 3, we have the Niners.
Yeah.
Win over Tampa, dominating right now. Really,
sure, they lost
the Niners
3 straight, I believe.
Yeah. Really, the 49ers need is when the playoffs happen, they need to stay this powerful and consistent.
Yeah.
2, we have the Ravens.
They're just really good. They're just really dominating right now.
Yeah, I mean, beating teams like the Lions by a crazy amount.
And number 1 on the list is a close game. Is
Philadelphia
Eagles.
To no surprise,
I mean, they just look good. They have wins.
Good defense, good offense all around. Jalen Hurts is really good. A.J. Brown, Devontae Smith, she's doing all really good.
Right. That is all we have for you today at JJK. We will see you in the next video. Bye.
JJK out.